Hey, what up, YouTube? This is Delta Joe. This is my new channel. I used to have a channel like maybe a year ago or a couple years ago. I don't remember, but it got hacked, and I always said I'd get around to making another channel and stuff. I used to have like 3,000 subscribers and few I think a few like thousand views, but I mean no 300 subscribers and a few thousand views. My bad. And no, yeah, and I had just gotten started, and it was just basic guitar videos and stuff, but now this is gonna be my first video game pickup video, and I'm picking up retro video games, so I mean, might as well document this type of stuff. I'm start doing gaming news updates and stuff like that, or maybe like talk about that Google and Twitch thing, which sucks. But anyways, on to the video games pickup video. I'm gonna show you what I've gotten so far. This is this year, and then I'll talk a little bit about it, tell you where I got it, stuff like that, small things. But anyways, on to the video. So first off, a Nintendo NES, Famicom, and so yeah, my grandmother, she got me this. I just graduated, so I mean, I remember playing these at like my friends' houses and stuff. I never owned one, but I wanted to. But I don't know. Like, we never got one because new systems were coming out. My parents, my dad specifically, he loved new systems and type stuff. But he also liked old retro games. So I mean, I got to play this, at friends' houses and stuff. Whatever. Along with it, of course, 2 controllers. There you go, and a gun. For one reason only. Why do you get a gun and 2 controllers for a Nintendo Entertainment System? Well, Duck Hunt and Super Mario Brothers. Or Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. There you go. And, so yeah, if you've never played Super Mario Brothers, I don't know what to tell you, other than, where have you been? I mean, Super Mario Brothers, at least play the original. I mean, if you play the new, if you're one of the younger, newer generation gamers, and you've never played the older one, you should probably play it, because, I mean, people are going to hate you. I don't know a single person that hasn't played it. I mean, even friends, I know they've at least played a ROM. I mean, get a ROM. Duck Hunt, I mean, that's a little understandable, but I mean, you should play Duck Hunt. I mean, get an old NES. They're not even that expensive. They're pretty cheap. Unless you're going for an unopened one, which ridiculous amount of prices. But yeah, Super Mario Brothers, basically you just go through, 8 worlds, save Princess back in the day. And here we go. I had to get more games with it, so Ice Climbers. Yeah, and if you've never played Ice Climbers, you've probably heard about them in like the Smash Brothers series, Ice Climbers. And basically, like the Smash Brothers levels, you climb the mountain all the way to the top. Same here. Climb the mountain all the way to the top, and you at the top of every level of the mountain, there's like a bonus, which is pretty cool. And you get to, I think they're pairs or something. I don't know what they are. I never looked into it, but anyways, yeah. And it's a cool 2-player game because there's 2 players, and you have hammers and you smash stuff like ice creatures and bears and I don't know, ice stuff falling from the sky, pterodactyls. But it's like really cool for an 8-bit game, to have, and it's fun to play. I'm not one of those people that would just stick with like just one console. I need to switch around. I need variety. These games used to like quality here. This was quality back then. Like Super Mario Bros. That was quality. And some games they had to have quality, but I mean they're starting to lack kind of quality. And these actually like full games. I mean, and another game I got was Super Mario Bros. 3. There you go. And yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3. This is like one of my favorites, next to Super Mario Brothers. But out of all of them, yeah, this is like one of my favorites. I like this one a lot. Like, this was like one of my top 5. And yeah, so Super Mario Brothers 3 was actually sequel, Super Mario Brothers 2, which was pretty awkward. But yeah, and basically in this one, 8 worlds, but it was different. Like, you had a map layout, and you could like switch levels type. You can move Mario or Luigi, to the level you want and stuff. And you get power-ups, and there's mushroom houses, card games, and stuff like that, castles. This was actually the first game where I actually spent like a long time, like looking for all the secrets, little, little hiding spots and all that stuff. Unlimited lives, I don't know if y'all ever found that. Unlimited lives. My dad showed me that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, and they re-released it for the Game Boy Advance, which I did get when I was a kid. I love that game. I played that game like I would erase my dad and then replay it, erase it, replay it. It was awesome. So yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. And now we're gonna move on to PlayStation. Now there's gonna be a few PlayStation titles in here because I haven't got anything for Xbox recently because my hard drive is going out. But these are PlayStation titles, PlayStation 1 titles, by the way. So anyways, you're gonna see quite a few Final Fantasy games in this one. So just letting y'all know. Final Fantasy 7. Got this one. I used to have it for the PlayStation in like 1999 I think. And yeah, I used to play it. I remember this was a freaking big deal. This is like Ocarina Time's competition, and basically if you haven't played Final Fantasy 7, you're like, oh my god, Final Fantasy 7 fanboy. No, yes, but no. It had a really good story. It was a really good story. I'm not gonna say it was the best Final Fantasy game ever, but in my opinion, it's like in my top 5. If you want to play a good Final Fantasy, this one might as well. Because everyone's played it, and you don't want to be left out. Talking about this kind of stuff. I actually found this at a place called WePlay, and they sold it to me. It's in really good condition. Like, look at that. There's the first disc, and then we got. Whoops, the disc already fell out. Which is why I hated these cases, man. Sometimes this disc would fall out. There you go. Here, I'll take out the disc. That you can see like the art. I like it when games come with art. I don't know why, but it's just something about it. You're getting your money's worth. So yeah, basically, you're part of this. You're now a mercenary for hire, and the world is gonna end, kind of. Like this group called Shinra is sucking the life out of the planet, and you gotta like save the planet and stuff. It's a pretty good RPG. This is like pretty much like the Skyrim of 1997. That's how big it was. And moving on from that, Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger. Now, yeah, like I said, Final Fantasy games are gonna come out in this video a lot. It's unopened. I could not pass this up. It was pretty cheap. I see this unopened online for like $230, $130. This is like they're in a $100 range for unopened. This is $40. I don't know, 80. I don't know. I don't remember, but I did not pay 100 or any like a high price for it. But that's pretty good. I don't know if I'll open it, but I might get another one. But I like. Why not? It's never been opened, so I got my own personal copy. Black label too. I don't like greatest hit labels. I hate them. That yellow line. Ugh. Final Fantasy IV, you never played it? It's a Final Fantasy game. RPG, JRPG. It was Final Fantasy II in North America. But this is when they started correcting all that stuff. Chrono Trigger, I didn't play much of Chrono Trigger, so I can't tell you about it. But what I played, it was good, and what I've heard from people, it was really good. And so, I think before Chrono Trigger was Chrono Cross. And so yeah. I'm gonna have to play through this, and maybe do a review, like a retro review or something. I don't know. But yeah, Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy IV. Now moving from PlayStation to PlayStation 3. I know, jumping a whole generation. But anyways, BlazBlue. So yeah, there we go. I got this for like $30. The dude at WePlay. It's this game place in Vegas. And yeah, he gave this to me. It's like what, $140 for a limited edition, and I got this for $40. Could not pass that up. I've never played it, but I've heard from other people that it's really good. What sucks though, they did have a regular version of my bad, BlazBlue, and it had art in the background, which sucks. The limited edition didn't come with any art. I like art on my covers, my video games, and it didn't come with it, but it came with a Blu-ray disc, and it comes with like the full soundtrack, which I will admit the soundtrack is pretty cool. Blaze Blue is basically, you know, just your average, you know, like fighting game, you know, side to side or 2D fighting game. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's not like, well, I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty good. It has a storyline. It's really unique. It's a unique game, and if you just want to explore, you know, new video games, and you know, this happened to come to mind, I'd recommend it because at GameStop, I'm pretty sure you could get it for like $12 or something. You know, it's not that much. I mean, brand new, or you know, just get a new game to play. I mean, yeah, check that one out. Alright, so that was Blaze Blue, and then got another game here. This one I did get at GameStop. This was like $10. I mean, who wouldn't pass this up? Metal Gear Solid. If you've never played Metal Gear Solid, dude, I don't know what to tell you, man, other than play Metal Gear Solid. This one is the Legacy Collection. So all the games from 1987 to 2012 are in here. Here, let me show you. You can pause the video and like, let me get that glare out. There, pause the video and you can like look through them. I didn't even know that there was titles before Metal Gear Solid. I mean, I knew there was Metal Gear, but I never knew that there was a Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake, and like, you know, I mean, I don't know, it was just pretty cool, you know, because I never played that one. I played Metal Gear, but I didn't play the second one. I didn't know there was a second one. So yeah, here you go. Here you go. And it comes with like a booklet giving you the entire history of Metal Gear Solid. Now, if you know Metal Gear Solid, it's like a spy game. And basically, you know, you hide from the enemy and just spy. You know, it's like a James Bond type thing. Which the third one, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, it did do like a James Bond style intro, which was pretty cool. And they did re-release it, so if you never played Metal Gear Solid 3, you should pick that one up. It's on the 3DS, and 3DS is pretty cool, man. I mean, to have, you know, a portable Metal Gear Solid game, that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you haven't played Metal Gear Solid, definitely pick this one up. It's like $10. I mean, why not? I mean, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 games for $10. That's $1 a game. Yeah, check this out. You'll enjoy it. I promise you. If you like spy games, James Bond, you'll enjoy that game. Alright. Now, this one I actually haven't played. And I'll tell you why. Mass Effect, the trilogy. Now, I never played a Mass Effect game. Never. I always thought, you know, like, it had its own fan base. I was more of a Halo guy, but Mass Effect, I mean, I saw it there for, like, you know, again, like, $10. And it's 1, 2, and 3. Like, 1, 2, 3. And, I mean, I was kind of late to the party when Mass Effect 3 came out, and it looked interesting. I was just like, I don't want to play 3 unless I have the first one. And I'm glad I didn't play it. But so far, I did start playing it, the first one. And, yeah, it's a really good game. Like, it's basically your you know, the human race just what do you call it? They're kind of new to this alien council thing, you know, like galactic, you know, protection program or whatever. And the Spectre is like ranked like the highest, so they do like secret missions and stuff. And this dude who's a Spectre, he goes rogue and he's an alien. And you're going to be the first human Spectre, and you get your own space crew, and you go explore all these planets, and you help all these people. It's like, it's a weird, I've never seen anything like this. And all your choices impact the story, like who's going to make a cameo in the next one. So like, if you have a guy on your team, like in your crew, and he dies in the first one, he's not going to be there in the second one, or the third one. He's gone. It's like all on choice, which is pretty cool. And it feels like Star Trek. I don't know why. Like, when I got on that ship, like, when they give me the ship and my crew, I felt like I was making a speech, and I was like, I felt like I just had to say, like, the final frontier. You know, space. The final frontier. And, you know, just going with the entire Star Trek speech. But, yeah, it feels like Star Trek, and it's really cool. I mean, you should definitely check that out. I mean, so yeah, Mass Effect. Now, another PlayStation title I got was Uncharted. I played this one before. I never owned it, but yeah, it's pretty cool to own. If you don't know what Uncharted is, it's basically like Indiana Jones. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look, see, there's a receipt. Let me just pull that out. Yeah, there you go. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. Basically, you know, you're looking for treasure and stuff. It's like Tomb Raider, but it's a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot better, but I mean, yeah, it's a lot better. It has a story. It has a pretty good story. So you cover art, or I mean, game box art, whatever. And yeah, I like this kind of stuff, man. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna play through this again. And I need to get the second one because I have 1 and 3, which is weird, but I played the second one. So yeah, that was Uncharted, and that one was like $7. What? Not even a lot. You know, I got it again like a used game place. Now another game I got, which I don't have out, but yeah, right here. This is like all within like this month or this year. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 remix. Now, I used to play this game a lot. I had this for PlayStation 2, and we got robbed, and that's when all my stuff, like, that's when it all's gone as a kid. And you know, I wasn't really that sad, but I mean, I was sad, and I'm happy I can play this game again. This game was awesome, and it comes with the first one, which is the highlight, Rechain of Memories, and like a theater version of 358 point or slash 2 days, which I never passed, so I might as well watch it, you know, for the new Kingdom Hearts video that's coming up. So yeah, there you go. And if you have never played Kingdom Hearts, basically it's like a Final Fantasy and Disney crossover. So yeah, definitely I had to get it. And you know, the dude, you play this guy like named Sora, and he's what do you call it? He gets dragged into the Disney World type, and then like Final Fantasy kind of clash together. It's a really epic game. The first one was good, you know, for the start off, but the second one was where it's at. I love the second one, like down to the core. That one's perfect. This one's just a classic. Like, you just play it, all the unlockables, like all that stuff. It was awesome, you know, having it. Now you have on PlayStation 3, you know, and Rechain of Memories, which is like in between 1 and 2. So that's pretty cool. So I mean, yeah. And the graphics were improved a lot. I haven't finished it yet, but I finished obviously PlayStation 2, but I mean, I haven't finished on PlayStation 3. But the graphics are great. Storyline's great, but it's kind of weird going back to acting back then, because back then this was like top-notch acting. Like, this was perfect, and you go back and it's like, it's a little choppy compared to now, but I mean, I forgot when this was released. I think this was released like in 2002 or 3 or something like that, because I know Final Fantasy X had just come out. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 remix. If you've never played Kingdom Hearts, check that one out, because the second one is the HD remake is coming out soon, and 3 is gonna be coming out soon. So yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts. And now moving on to a PSP titles. I actually got these this one imported. Final Fantasy Duodecim 012 Legacy Edition. This is actually from Russia, so there you go. If you've never played this, you should probably play it if you're a Final Fantasy fan. It's basically, you know, like, where your entire Final Fantasy universe 1 through 13 gets like mashed together. So basically, you're in the middle of like a conflict, and like there's these you get dragged into a realm. Obviously not your character, because there's no your own character, but you know, all the other characters in Final Fantasy series, you know, they get dragged into a realm, and there's these two gods fighting, and they summon warriors. So basically, all the protagonists of the Final Fantasy series and all the antagonists. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. There's a lot of unlockables and stuff. You know, a bunch of references. If you ever played the old Final Fantasy games, it had a lot of, like, they packed this thing with content. I don't know what. I mean, you got your money's worth for this one. Even if you have, like, you don't have the Legacy Edition, you got your money's worth. It's a lot of content. And the best part, you pass the game, the storyline for 012, you get the entire first Dissidia free, which I did have the first Dissidia, and I enjoyed that one a lot. But yeah, you get the entire game free. So it's like 2 games. What do you know? It came with cards. I don't think I'm going to open them. They're art cards. Yeah, collector's art cards. So yeah, I probably won't open them. I kind of want to. I know. And then, yeah, it sucks. And then, here we go. Which is cool. The box art for this one is a lot better than... I like it better than, what do you call it? are the North America's release of Duodecim. So there you go. And yeah, there's we actually got a manual with this. What do you know? Look at how thick that is. You don't get manuals a lot. Yeah, so I like this box art because it was similar to. Well, let me get this. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Yeah, I pre-ordered this one too when it came out. It was like the box art for the first Dissidia. So yeah, I like that. That's so yeah, like this has all the new characters, and then this one has like all the other ones. I like that a lot. And then came with a sleeve, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, Duodecim. If you haven't tried it, this is like one of those PSP games you kind of need to have. That and along with like Persona, one of the Persona games. Like it doesn't matter, get a Persona game and play that. You'll enjoy it, promise. If you're an RPG fan, JRPG, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, Final Fantasy Duodecim 012. Pick this up. I mean, you don't have to get the Russian version or whatever, but I mean, if you like $6, you know, you can get Duodecim or something at Fine Art at GameStop. Alright, so still moving on with Final Fantasy titles. I got this. The 20th anniversary edition of Final Fantasy 2. And yeah, there's a little game disc in there. I ordered this on Amazon. God dang, man, it took forever because I just finished passing the first one, the 20th anniversary, and I wanted to play this so badly, and I had to wait like 2 days. So yeah, I started already. I already started playing this. I like it a lot because RPGs. And so yeah, this is basically, you know, the Emperor you fight. You know, this is the bad guy. He's called the Emperor. You know, and what I don't like about this though, it came with, you know, that yellow label. I don't like that because I don't know. It's nasty. I really don't. So yeah, Final Fantasy 2. And next one, y'all are gonna hate me for this. It's another Final Fantasy game. I'm sorry, guys. Don't worry. Next one's not a Final Fantasy game. Tactics. Okay. I don't have it in here with me right now because it's actually on my PSP. I was playing it, but yeah, look, it came with a little map in the background. It's pretty cool. Final Fantasy Tactics. I did not get to play the one for the PlayStation 1. This one was for the PS1, and it wasn't called War of the Lions, so this one's like kind of an updated version of the PS1. And I really didn't care if I got the red label because I've been wanting this game since like forever, and I never got to play it. And I finally got it. I got to play it, and it's pretty cool. It's a strategy game, and I mean, it has like these drawn out cinematics. Oh my god, that glare! These drawn out cinematics, which are beautiful, and like some voice acting and stuff, and new jobs. It like fixes all the glitches in the first PS1 release, and I mean, I enjoy it. For anybody who likes like strategy games, you'll definitely like this. I promise that. Even though it's a Final Fantasy game, and people are probably don't like Final Fantasy freaks like me. These next ones are gonna be 3DS games, and yeah, I got these. I had quite a few because I got my 3DS just like maybe what do you call it? Last year. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, like December last year for Pokemon. So these are the games I got. These I actually got deals on them. So anyways, I'll go with the first one up. Obviously, yeah, Pokemon. So yeah, but here we go. Animal Crossing. New Leaf. If you have not played Animal Crossing, you definitely need to try this out because the GameCube version I think was the best one, and then you have the DS version, the Wii version, and this is something my entire family, like we all played this and we visit each other's towns, help each other out. You play this with friends. If you look at gameplay videos of this, you're gonna be like, what the heck is this? You know, this looks like it sucks. And it doesn't. I mean, it's one of those games you really have to play in order to get the full experience. You'll enjoy this game a lot. I promise that. Like, if you're an RPG fan and like you're a mayor and you create a town and stuff. I know it sounds weird, but no, it's pretty cool. Check that out. I mean, definitely. And after that, here's one. My cousins actually, we all got this. Monster Hunter 3. Now, Monster Hunter games, if you haven't played them, they're awesome. They're epic. Like, basically, think of, what do you call it? Fighting dragons. But it's like fighting dinosaurs, like, all the time, man. And you create your own, it's like you're hunting and you're feeding the village and stuff. and it's just, I don't, dude, it's just epic. I don't know what to tell you. The graphics for the 3DS game, oh my, like, this was like one of the reasons I wanted to buy a 3DS. I never knew a 3DS could be this powerful to render a game like this, and it's crossplay with the Wii U version, which is pretty cool. I want to get the Wii U version because, I mean, it looks awesome, and I don't have a Wii U yet, but I will be getting one soon, and I'll do an unboxing. So, Hyrule Warriors, Smash Brothers, you know, all that stuff is coming out. So yeah, I'll be getting that soon. Check this out if you haven't. I mean, you gotta check it out. It's a really cool game. You'll love it. Discover the epic world of Monster Hunter. Like seriously, listen to that. It's awesome. Just play it. Anyways, enough praising. You know, got another game. Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Now, when I heard that they were making a sequel to Link to the Past, which is this one, I was so excited because I wanted another top-down scroller, you know, like Legend of Zelda type. And when I saw that it was going to be the exact same map, I was kind of like, oh my god, this... I thought it was going to, you know, I'm like, I don't know about getting it, but then I played it. No, it shut me up. I was totally wrong. This was a really good game. I haven't passed it yet. My cousin, I think he's almost done passing it. Man, I gotta catch up. But yeah, this game, you know, it's a new story, you know, new everything. There's some teasers in here, teasing about an upcoming Legend of Zelda game. You'll see, like, in the very first scene of the game. Graphics are amazing. It has its own style. Music, soundtrack, dude, the soundtrack for this, for the game is just amazing. I don't know what to say. Like, it was great. I loved it. And there's new dungeons in the game. It's like, I don't know, it's completely remastered. Think of like the Halo Anniversary Edition. Think of that like hitting the Zelda. But I mean, like, remember when you stepped on a Halo ring and it was just like all new graphics and stuff? That's basically what this is. And you feel like so, it's just amazing. Like, you know, when you play the game, it's awesome. You definitely pick that up. Puzzle game, platformer, definitely different, and you should check that out. I mean, another Zelda game, and Ocarina of Time 3D. I had this game for the Nintendo 64, and I mean, I don't have a 64 anymore. I gotta pick another one up, because my dad, he took it. And yeah, this was an awesome game. If you've never played Ocarina of Time, this is one of those games you kind of have to play. The best part to do it is now, because they re-released it, man. It's in 3D. 3DS. I mean, you don't have to use 3D feature, but it's pretty cool to use it. I like 3D for this one. Feels just like it did before. Nothing changed, just the graphics updated. So I mean, those of you who are like kind of scared, like, oh, they messed up Ocarina of Time. No, same thing. Controls, it was a lot better. I loved it. You know, replaying the Zelda game all over again. I mean, it's awesome. So yeah, check that out. If you've never played Ocarina of Time, definitely check it out. You'll love it. I mean, back then, this was like the game. Which I saw an unopened copy at Wii Play, and it was going for like $500 unopened. Hey, man, I really want that, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Maybe I will. But anyways, Donkey Kong Country returns, and Donkey Kong Country was released on the SNES, and this is like kind of a remake, reboot type stuff. So yeah, this game was actually pretty cool. It's a challenging game. If you want to challenge a game for your 3DS, pick this up. I know it looks like one of those, like, you know, 3D, it's repetitive. It really did kind of seem repetitive to me, like all these Mario games coming out and Donkey Kong. But nah, a DK game, you kind of need one, and it's really cool. You collect bananas and stuff. What's not to like? I mean, it's one of my favorite fruits, you know. Dude, gorilla, you know, and a chimp, you know, just running around a bunch of levels, you know, collecting bananas and solving puzzles. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like the game. It's not a kid's game. I mean, it is a kid's game, but I mean, grown-ups will enjoy it too. Don't worry about it. I mean, you'll enjoy the heck out of this game, because it's challenging, and the levels designs are really cool. I mean, it's not like the SNES version, you know, but I mean, no, it kind of is. It kind of gives you that old feel, but I mean, it's really unique. Pick it up. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Last 3DS game, Kirby Triple Deluxe. Now, this game it's I mean, it's not really challenging like the other Kirby games, like Kirby Squeak Squad and Superstar Ultra, Superstar, Kirby Canvas Course, and all that stuff. Now, it wasn't really challenging. It's more of the like just play for the heck of it. I mean, it's a really fun game. It's fun. It's a Kirby game, but unlocking all the stuff, now that's gonna be challenging. It didn't get challenging until like the 7th world, which I haven't passed it yet because it was just like, it's too easy. I'll pass in a little bit, but I will get around to doing it. And yeah, so it's a pretty cool game. So yeah, there you go. These 3DS games, they were pretty cheap. I find these good deals. Go to Target, you'll probably find them like maybe $15 a pop, $20. I got Donkey Kong Country for like $20. Monster Hunter was like $15 at GameStop. The dude, it was put at $40. Got a brand new $20. No, $15. My bad. $15, yeah. And Animal Crossing, that was just a gift. And yeah, the rest of the stuff was kind of gifts for graduation. On to my last 2 games, which I'm sorry guys, but I had to. I know I had so many of these, but I mean, I just went on a Final Fantasy rampage. Final Fantasy X. I got this back in March. Basically, it's a remastered. It's a remastered version, which is cool. It comes with an art book, the limited edition. Oh, something fell out. And yeah, so there you go. Final Fantasy X. You never played Final Fantasy X? You should definitely check it out now. It's pretty cool. The updated graphics are amazing. I enjoyed it. Soundtrack. I was so excited when I heard about this because I played this game back in 2001. That was 13 years ago. Oh my god. And to see this game like re-release, it's amazing. So I mean, you should like definitely like check it out because the story, I mean, the story still holds up, but like I said, acting back then, we gotta appreciate acting now. Like acting back then, oh my god, going back and playing this, back then acting for this game was just amazing, top-notch acting. And dude, it's pretty cheesy, man, especially that laughing scene. Those of y'all who played this game, y'all remember, it's still there. I know. But it comes with Final Fantasy X and X-2, and see the art book, and the art book is basically all the art drawings, which is pretty cool. You got a letter, from Yoshinori Kitase. Can't pronounce those. And then this is from Final Fantasy VII, that directly links the game to Final Fantasy VII, and it's part of the Temple of the Ancients, and that's pretty cool. And I think Yuna was supposed to be part of the Ancients, I think. And yeah, so I got that. And along with it, which only on one condition, I will buy these. And that is strategy guides. Now, for this game, I did buy a strategy guide because I don't remember everything. And for my JRPGs, I do like my strategy guides because I don't want to have to go back and like look for everything. I mean, if I miss something, yeah, sure, but I mean, I'm going through this through memory, so hopefully I got this, but I won't have to look at it. Probably only for Final Fantasy X too, though, because I never passed that. Final Fantasy X, if I didn't tell you about it already, I don't think I did. It's about a boy who gets, transported 1,000 years into the future, and basically he doesn't exist, like his hometown didn't exist, and he's trying to find a way back home, and stuff like that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Final Fantasy X too, can't tell you about that because then I'll spoil something about, about the game for you, but it was aight. It was more really uplifted instead of that dark tone that Final Fantasy X gave you. But I mean, it was aight. I haven't passed. I've never passed it, but I'm going to. Now, next game, I actually pre-ordered this game. So, Lightning Returns. I know, guys. This is the last game on the list. Don't worry. So yeah, if you want to know about it, you don't have to play the other Final Fantasy 13 games to know what this, or go through the storyline, but character development sucks in this game, so yeah, you should probably play the first and second one, which I did do, and I wasn't going to. When I heard they were like closing the trilogy, I'm like, why not, just pass the first and second one. And so yeah, I did, and I was quite satisfied with those 2 games. The first one, it did get hard playing through, like after, the first half, and I did stop, and a lot of people did. But then when I played more, the world did open up and it stopped getting linear, but to an extent, so it's still kind of at that limitation. But it was still pretty cool to pass because the storyline was just great, and then the second one continued it, and then this one concludes it, and it was a pretty solid conclusion. I liked it. because it erased everything that we hated about the first one. What sucks is though there's only one party member, and yeah. But I mean, yeah, it was pretty cool. And then I got the strategy guide for this. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you about the strategy guide other than it's a strategy guide, and it comes with a poster, a map, and I just saw that right now. So yeah. So yeah, basically this is everything I picked up this year. So within the 8 months I've been here, I've picked this stuff up. I still have some more stuff to get. I don't know. I'm gonna probably go get like a Super Famicom. I'm looking for stuff. Like I have boxes because we moved, and I have an unopened Super Mario Brothers 2 that I actually got from Goodwill. I don't know where it is, but I gotta find it, man. I hope it's not crushed in there, and I'll show y'all. So yeah, and yeah, it's gonna be worth a lot of money, but I'm not gonna sell it. I don't think I will, but yeah. So yeah, this is my video games pickup video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all like. What kind of games y'all find? You know, because I'm trying to collect all these old retro games because I love those. They also hold up a lot better. I like them a lot better than the newer games that are coming out. So yeah, and I want to get those before they go extinct. Like I definitely want to get Earthbound. I gotta find that somewhere. And so yeah, when I get the Super Famicom, you get a Sega CD, Genesis, you know, Saturn, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, so yeah, that's my video games pickup video. Tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna start collecting video games, like old ones, so I'll actually have a video where I show my video game collection and stuff and see how it's going. I'm also gonna be collecting, I have albums, you know, like Coldplay, Metallica, U2, all that stuff. I'm also doing that kind of stuff, so yeah. I'll probably do a video on that later, but other than that, I'll probably be showing more videos like on news, like that, like I said, that Google and Twitch thing. I might comment about that, and you know, more gaming stuff that happens, you know, just keep y'all posted. And so yeah, again, I know, it's, I don't know, dude, it's like 11 at night, and I found no other better time to do this than now, because it's quiet, and people are sleeping, and I'm probably talking to them. I don't even know, but yeah, video game pickup video is done. That was a lot, and I will enjoy these games, and I'll probably do reviews on them. Let me know if you want to hear any reviews on this kind of stuff. Alright, y'all. Well, this has been Delta Joe. Or, yeah, this is Delta Joe. And peace out.